Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Recently I'm very busy, especially my parents. My parent is sick and now is in the hospital, and my kid in another problem. Okay. So forgive me, maybe, and thank you for the help. Think about it. Then next week I plan to prepare the fruit jelly. Fruit jelly. I bought a lot of canned fruit, and they are diced, and we will place maybe a little bit of fruit on a plastic cup and pour the molten plain gum, and it's pure for vegetarian. And next week, I hope everyone can at least have one cup of fruit jelly. Okay, and how about the muffin today? Is it too sweet or not sweet enough? In the middle? Middle. So you hope sweeter, more sugar. Pardon me? Do you mean? So you enjoy that? Okay, sure. How about in the end of class? We can. So, how about flavor? The sweetness. Sweetness is good. How about the flavor? Good. Hey, sure. Now you can take it now. Yeah. In the end, you can, if you like it, you can take it in. But if you have more than one student, uh, you can separate. You can pick up appropriately. Okay, so I hope everyone can enjoy this. And next week will be fruit jelly, and next 2 weeks we will come back to the muffin again. Yeah, I try to. And my students suggest me we can use the banana flavor. Uh, okay, it depends on the budget. Uh, Personally, I love banana and chocolate flavor, but I need to prepare banana. It's a different work, different loading, different loading. So I need to consider how to uh, have different flavor in that. Okay, I hope you. I'm glad that you enjoy the muffin. Okay, okay. Let's move to. Okay, excuse me. One of my students typed the recipe today, and how do you think about? Okay, my question is, how about the texture? Too sweet? Sorry, too soft or too hard, or just appropriate? Appropriate. Okay, how about the sweetness? If you think that is too sweet, please wave your hand. If you think that is not sweet enough, you hope a little bit, you add more, a little bit sugar. Please wave your hand. No. So how sweetness is okay? Okay. Any suggestion for the recipe? Yeah, please let me know. If I can do it, I try to do it. If I cannot do it, for example, $1 can add some uh, nuts. Nuts is expensive, but I don't have the budget. Okay, any question, any suggestion, please let me know. Please let me know. Okay, we can move to next chapter. Okay, today I want to share the topic from this textbook: food safety, sanitation, and personal hygiene. Personal hygiene. It's an open textbook too. Open textbook. Okay, let me share the link. Okay, here, the book title is Food Safety, Sanitation, and Personal Hygiene. Personal hygiene. The contents: food safety regulations. That's chapter 2, an approach for food safety, causes of foodborne illnesses, preventing foodborne illness, receiving practice, storage temperature and procedures, food rotation, developing a food safety plan, workplace sanitation, key takeaways and activities. There are 10 chapters. Okay, we can start from the chapter 1. But actually, in the future, I hope I can bring the 75% ethanol to sanitize our hands. But maybe not this time. Okay. Food safety regulations. Actually, the regulations. I ever studied the food regulations from Taiwan, and then I studied the food regulation from the U.S. It was horrible. The structure is very complicated, very complicated. Okay, then I checked the regulation from Canada and New Zealand and Australia and UK. I found that their regulations were relatively easier to read, easier to read. But the food safety regulation from the US was horrible for me, was until this moment. Why? The structure is very complete, very perfect, complete, but complicated. Okay, in British Columbia, the food premises regulation stipulated that premises in our language is called the building, the hardware, the building. Okay, every operator for a good service establishment must hold a certificate issued by health officer for the successful completion for the food handler training program known as food safety or its equivalent. Okay, here is the regulation. And next. An approach to food safety. Food safety does not happen by accident. To prepare safe food, you must follow certain steps and procedures. Personally, I say some words from the bottom of my heart. Actually, I'm afraid about the food poisoning if it happened in our class, because student and I will prepare food. Thus, I prevent to prevent over the food without cooking, because cooking is a very important step to kill bacteria and fungi. But I'm afraid that, for example, the vegetable salad, and some foods without cooking, I'm afraid to over that. So next week I will prepare what? Fruit jelly. Okay, on me, please. Jelly. Okay. Not so beautiful, but maybe next week we will prepare like this. not this, but not so beautiful, not so colorful. Maybe like not not so fancy. No, not so fancy. But I will prepare a small cup of that. Okay, come back here. So the fruit, we will take care about the food safety, about the sanitation. Okay, let's come back here. And a food safety plan will make sure that anything that a food safety plan will make sure that anything that might make someone sick is under control. The basic food safety plan uses the HACCP, HACCP, we call it HACCP method. HACCP stands for hazard, H for hazard, analysis, critical control points. HACCP was originally developed by NASA from the US to make sure that the food on their space flights was safe to eat. HACCP is not a complicated process. It just means that you have to first identify the various steps you must take when you prepare your menu items. Then look for possible source of contamination and then find a way to control these sources. And actually, according to the new concept about food safety, there are 3 issues. One is called HACCP. HACCP is a safety plan. The second one is called TACCP, TACCP. And the third one, okay, let me show you here. There are 3 concepts very similar but different target, different purpose. The first one, okay, we can use this one. Okay. Okay, the first HACCP, it means the hazards. Hazard, what does it mean? Occasionally, not intentionally. For example, preventing of unintentional or accidental contamination. If, for example, okay, $1 is a very bad guy. $1 is a very bad guy. I have some toxic compound. I know $1 treat their students with muffin, and I try to place the toxic compound somewhere. I want to kill them. This kind of is not a HACCP. Instead, it's called threats. For example, company A. Company A has been threatened by some bad guys. Please transfer some money to my account. Otherwise, I will have the toxic compound in your product. Something like this. And the way to solve or to reduce the problem is called TACCP. T is for threats. Prevention of intentional adulteration. Again, the left one is unintentional contamination, but the original one, in the middle, TACCP, TACCP is about prevention, the intentional, I want to do something bad for the company B. Any kind of possible way to do something very bad. And the way TACCP is different safety plan to reduce this problem. How about the VACCP, VACCP? Vulnerability. What does it mean, vulnerability? Very weak, some weak point. Yeah, as in vulnerability. For example, okay, I said this time the seafood is very top quality, but actually I use different species of fish or seafood to cheat you. Okay, this is about vulnerability, VACCP. Or for example, okay, I have 100% pure honey from our bee farm. Actually it's a fake honey. Maybe the purity maybe 20% or 30%, maybe mixed together, but I claim it's a pure honey. I sell it to the consumer or to the business. Actually, it's a cheating, it's crime. But to reduce this situation, we need to conduct the VACCP, vulnerability the plan. So in the future, you will understand. Traditionally, we were focusing on food safety, about food illness caused by intentionally contamination. But in the future, you need to consider the other two parts. The first one, threats. Some bad guy want to do something bad to threat the business or the consumers. Okay, here vulnerability, VACCP. Maybe I plan to buy materials, for example, high quality cake flour, high quality sugar, and I want to prepare the best quality of muffins. But actually, maybe the supplier cheats me. For example, okay, hi, $1. Let me tell you, the cake flour, this part is the best quality. I will give you the best account. Actually, maybe the supplier was cheating on me. So it's about vulnerability analysis and critical control point, VACCP. Okay, in the future, but here, the motivation about economic or financial factors, and behavior of the other factors. Okay, then I have a question. Do you know a term, food security? Food safety is one term. Food security is similar but different meaning. Food security. Actually, in Taiwan, no one discussing about food safety. Sorry, everyone care about the food safety, but no one discussing food security. How about 1 minute? Have your cell phone check the definition. Food security. Yeah, security is another way to say safe. Safety. What does it mean? Food security. Food security. Okay, let me use the definition from maybe Wikipedia. Is it okay? I think it's okay. Or World Bank. How about Wikipedia? Maybe Wikipedia. World Bank. Okay. World Bank. I think World Bank is okay. What is food security? Based on the summit, food security is defined when all people at all times have physical and economical access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food that meets their dietary needs and food preferences for an active and healthy life. Again, food security, sure, security, it means safe. Safety, also another kind of safe. But here, after the definition, it's called people should have enough, and enough means sufficient safe and nutritious food to eat enough calories and nutrients from food. Not only calories, but in Taiwan, we have translation of this level is horrible. We call it 粮食安全. It means food safety. How can I say? 粮食, how can I say that? The meaning in our language is to supply enough food, but it doesn't imply anything about the nutritious. No. So my translation, we call it to offer enough calories and enough nutrients for a person is called food security. Food security. Is it okay? So in the future, again, not only the heads up about food safety, about unintentional contamination from chemicals, from microorganisms. PACCP, prevention of intentional adulteration. Oh, maybe I can have some debris of gases, some nails. I want to threat the company, something very bad like this. And this one is about cheating. Hey, this sesame oil in Taiwan, sesame oil is always mixed with another compound, another oil, and they announce this is 100% pure sesame oil. Trust me, you will buy the best quality of sesame oil. Oh, that's very bad. It's cheating to sell the product with cheating mode. Okay, VACCB. After these 4 modes, we need to consider the number 4, food security. Food security, again, to offer a person or one person can get enough calories and nutrition from food. Okay. And here the definition is okay. Economic and physical access to food, an adequate supply of food that national or international level does not in itself guarantee household level food security. Concerns about insufficient food access have resulted in a greater policy focus on incomes, expenditures, markets, and prices in achieving food security objectives. Okay, and I think I can stop here. We can move back to the textbook. Okay, the HACCP approach. HACCP is an approach, a tool to food safety that is systematic and preventive. It is recommended by the Codex Alimentarius Commission, the United Nations International Standards Organization. Its abbreviation is ISO. For food safety. HACCP is used by most countries around the world and has been in use since the 1960s. HACCP goes beyond inspecting finished products. Again, in the past, we need to check if I want to manufacture a pen, to check the quality when the pen is finished. The finished product. But HACCP it helps find correct and preventive hazards throughout the production process. Before this pen is being finished, we take a look at the process to make this pen. For example, during the process, we need to prepare the cap, the body, the ink, and some parts of this, a rubber, something like this. And to make sure the end of the pen, the quality is okay. Similarly, for example, when making muffins, we need to analyze and check all points to prevent instead of checking the quality and safety for the product. For example, during the process, make sure the materials are okay to use. Make sure all materials and utensils or human hands are clean to prepare the muffin. Okay. These include physical, chemical, and biological hazards. Again, chemical, physical, chemical, and biological hazards. What does it mean? To start analyze it from three point of view: physical, chemical, and biological. But recently, they have the number 4 point. That is food allergy. Okay. There are 7 universal accepted HACCP principles. Every country that uses HACCP follows the principles. Okay. We don't have enough time today, so I just have very quick through the 7 principles. Next week, I will give you a detailed explanation of this. Okay, principle 1, hazard analysis. Principle 2, identifying critical control points. Identifying it's impossible to control every point because you don't have enough time, you don't have enough budget, you don't have enough labor to do this. Thus, we need to focus on the critical points, not all points. Thus, we need to identify the critical points. Okay, then number 3, establishing critical limits for each critical control point. Number 4, establishing monitoring procedures for critical control points. Yeah, after reading, you see they are very similar. Number 5, establishing corrective actions. And number 6, establishing verification procedures. Yeah, I think most of you are okay to understand the definition of verification, but in Taiwanese, we have trouble to realize the meaning of verification. Actually, there are 3 words. The first one, validation or validation. The second one, monitoring. The third one, verification. Yeah, sure, in American accent, it's called a verification. Okay, I think accent is not a big problem. What does it mean, verification? To verify something, to check something carefully, very carefully. But in our translation, it's very bad. It's very bad. Okay, number 7, record keeping. After those, sure, next week I will explain principle 1 through 7 again. And actually, I'm a qualified lecturer from our government as to teach the HACCP. Sure, there are many professors has the certification about this, but I'm one of them. Okay, well, 1 minute to finish this course. Any question? Okay, so later, if you won't finish, then you can pick it. Otherwise, I will bring it back to my classroom. So, any question? Any comments on the muffins today? Delicious. Okay, you can say thank you on online group because those students they made it. Any comments? Please let me know. Okay, 1 minute to go. See you next time. See you. Yeah, if you like it, you can pick up more. If you like it, you can pick up. Don't worry. Yeah. One or more is okay. Yeah. Yeah, but leave the plate for me. The metal plate for me. Yeah. But sorry, I don't have bags. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. It means you like it and you didn't leave the plate for me. The plate is the campus property. Okay. Good. Yeah. I'm glad that you enjoy the muffin. Okay. Good.
Let's go.
Yes, you can take the food, but not my plate. Okay. Sorry, I don't have place back, but otherwise you can. Okay.
It's breakfast dinner.
Pardon me?
For next week.
Next week.
Whoa, it's not healthy. It's not healthy.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. I'm glad that you enjoy the food. Okay.
Yeah, it tastes good.
No problem. Yeah, take them out. Take them out. Take them out.
Are you going to be here tomorrow?
I'm coming tomorrow, but tomorrow from 10 to 1 p.m. I have course. After that, I think I will stay in the campus.
Where are you tomorrow?
I think I will be the classroom at 10, at 110 upstairs
Here in this building?
in this building.
Okay.
Okay, so
Thank you tomorrow because I will ask you to sign my dropping form. I will drop this a bit. Because
you want to drop it? Okay, no,
I will
I
take it.
no, yeah, sure. I respect everyone's decision.
Yeah.
I respect. Okay, no problem. See you tomorrow.